edificios, podrás descubrir el pasado prehispánico, colonial, independiente y moderno del país.
There are cities that never sleep. And then there's Mexico City, which, when night falls, begins to tell its stories in a different way. The lights come on. The noise of the day transforms, and what seemed ordinary suddenly becomes extraordinary. This night begins in the heart of the city, where centuries of history breathe among cobblestone streets and buildings that have witnessed generations pass by. Here, all you have to do is hop on the Turibus and let the city envelop you. The tour begins among the streets of the historic center, one of the oldest and most vibrant places in the Americas. As the bus slowly moves forward, the city seems to whisper memories, empires that rose, revolutions that changed destinies, and millions of lives that have walked these same streets. At night, everything looks different. The rush doesn't disappear, it just changes, and contemplation appears. As we pass through the Alameda Central, one of the oldest parks on the continent, the lights illuminate the trees and paths that for centuries have been a place for meeting, resting, and reflecting. And suddenly, one of the most impressive buildings in the entire city appears, imposing, majestic, Palacio de Bellas Artes. By day, it's impressive, but at night, it seems almost like a dream of marble and light. At night, its white marble reflects the light as if it were illuminated from within. And it is here that you pause for a few moments. Right now, you are seeing something truly special. It is practically impossible to see it without thinking about everything it represents. Art, history, culture, creativity, all in one place. Reminders that humankind has always sought something greater than itself, a reflection of the resilience of an entire people. Not even a revolution, with all its adversities, managed to stop its construction. A little further on, your gaze inevitably rises toward the Torre Latinoamericana. For decades, it was the tallest building in the city, and it continues to be a symbol of resilience. It has survived earthquakes that toppled many other buildings. It's a silent reminder of something powerful. Strong structures withstand storms, and perhaps life teaches us the same thing. The Turibus continues its journey toward one of the city's most iconic avenues, the legendary Paseo de la Reforma. At night, Reforma resembles a river of light, illuminated skyscrapers, sculptures, fountains, and the constant movement of a city that never stops. The buildings reflect the glare of passing cars, the sculptures rest in silence, and the city displays a unique blend of history and modernity. Every meter traveled serves as a reminder of something important. Cities change, evolve, reinvent themselves, and so do people. It is at this point in the journey that you truly understand something. Mexico City is not just large, it is profoundly alive. They say you truly know a city when you see it at night. This is not the Mexico City you can see every day. This is the city when the lights come on, when the avenues sparkle, and when thousands of stories begin to unfold in silence. Tonight, it is being explored from above on the nighttime Turibus. And believe me, there are moments on this tour that will make you see the city in a completely different way. From this perspective, Mexico's history unfolds through its illuminated monuments and modern skyscrapers.
Frente a nosotros, observamos el monumento dedicado a monumento que vivió a mano Fernán Cortés cuando éste le quemó los pies con la... Popularmente conocida como la Diana Cazadora. La escultura fue realizada.
And then one of the country's most iconic monuments appears, the Ángel de la Independencia. Illuminated against the night sky, it seems to watch over the city. For more than a century, it has witnessed celebrations, protests, triumphs, and historic moments. Moments that have shaped generations. But it is also a symbol of something deeper: freedom. The freedom of a nation, and the freedom that every human being seeks in their own life. This is without a doubt one of the most anticipated moments of the tour. Seeing it at night from up here is breathtaking, and it also reminds us of something important. Cities change, generations pass, but symbols remain. The tour continues, passing by museums, churches, and historical buildings. Each one holds stories, art, faith, and collective memory. In silence, as the Turibus moves along, one begins to realize something very important. The city isn't just made of buildings, it's made of dreams, struggles, decisions, and millions of human stories. Sometimes we live so fast that we forget to look around, but a night like this reminds us of something important. Life is also a journey. We go through stages, along well-lit paths, and others more uncertain. But if we look up, we discover that even amidst constant movement, there is beauty. And perhaps the true experience of exploring the city isn't just about seeing monuments. It's a reminder that each of us is also building a story that, like this city, can leave its mark. And so the tour ends. The lights continue to shine. The city remains alive. And we conclude this experience with a new perspective. Because sometimes all we need is to see the same place from a different angle to rediscover its magic. And perhaps to rediscover our own as well.